Okay, you wanted to know what was new, right? Okay. I know I haven't been on in a while, but I wanted to give you an update. And, well, at least a real update because I haven't been really on in a long time. Last month was my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. So their four daughters got together and decided to send them away to Vegas for the week. And so we did it this week. I didn't get to see my mom because I'm with my parents for Mother's Day, but that's okay. They were away this weekend. Apparently, they're going to be coming home tomorrow, but they were there this whole week, so I'm hoping that they had a really good time. I'm sure they did. Although my mother told me when she spoke to me once on the phone, and so they must be really having a good time because they're not calling me. They haven't called me all week. Well, just when they got there, that everybody really dresses like, she goes, wow, they're just like pigs down here. And we're living in like Pasco County, Florida, so for her to say that, it's really got to be bad. I mean, coming from New York, going to Florida over here, and for her to turn around and say, ugh, they're dressing like horrible, because I took her shopping, I made sure that they both had everything, like all the best stuff, and, they're going to Vegas, they're on the Strip. They went to the Venetian, we had them in the best room. My sister Rosemary did all the arrangements, so we had the best of the best for them. And she went to see the Phantom. She went to see the Jersey Boys. She's gonna go on the gondola. She's doing the whole Strip. She's right on the Strip. She's doing the whole thing. We made sure that everything that they had everything, and so I'm really hoping they have a good time. Which means me and Chris are here. We have the house to ourselves. But we miss them very much. We love them very much, and the dog misses them very much. He didn't know what the heck was going on. Yeah, the dog was really confused. He kind of sat by their bedroom door like, huh? Somebody's missing. Yeah, but I took care of everything. I took care of all my dad's things and all of course, my mom's things and everything that they do. Of course, because I can do it. Sometimes I think they can't think I can do things, but I can do things when they're not here. Just that Dad looks over me sometimes, when I'm doing things, so it's a little easier. But I do miss them, and I can't wait to see them tomorrow when they get back. Other new thing, Derby. I won the Kentucky Derby. Yes, I did. I bet on Animal Kingdom, and he came in, and I stuck with him for a while, since the first time I saw him race, and I still heard the name. I knew that if he was going to be in the Derby, that he was my first choice. I had a couple of others, but I knew that he was my first choice bet, and he was going to come in. And not one thing that happened that changed in that race changed my betting at all. And as a matter of fact, that's the whole point. Everything that was happened just said, you know what, that's the whole point. That's what people started to change their bets. And it's like, don't change it. That's the whole point. That it's trying to make you change the bet. Just stick with it. Those are all good things. And but it's like I said, that's the new thing with me with the horse racing. Got started a few months ago. I'm taking my son to the neurologist. I had to take him there, and it was in St. Petersburg, and we on the way back we stopped off at the races. Wanted to take him. It was his first time. I had gone when I was little. My grandfather taking me because he was always into the races. My grandfather George Tabone, God rest his soul, was always OTB, always races. Loved it. Was constantly betting. Constantly had the race channel on when he was in Long Island. It's all he did. It's all I love. Aside from my grandmother, and gardening, that was the other thing he loved. And I guess I must have inherited it a little late because once we went, kind of got obsessed with it. So, and I don't have to be there. I watch it, when it's on. I mean, now the Tampa Bay Downs right now is not showing anything on the television, as far as race-wise. There's nothing on because the Derby's over and everything. But that's fine. I'm not that obsessive that I need to see it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but I do watch it when it was on. I would constantly watch it, to have it turned on as soon as I got home from picking up Chris and watching it. And I got to know the jockeys' names and got to know the horses. And When I'd go with my parents and my son, Chris likes it. Probably not as much as me, but he does like it, and my father likes it a lot. My mother liked it too. We understood why. Now I understood why my grandfather liked it so much. Because I mean I liked it more now than anybody. So I was definitely wanting to bet on the Kentucky Derby. I told this to my mother, and I said I'm going to bet, and I think I kind of got them to want to bet too. So they did their own, and I did mine, and I won. And I think I'm going to have a Triple Crown winner because I've been winning my bets. Even when I'm going to the TV Downs, and I've been getting better at it, and I've been betting mostly the jockey. And I know what jockeys are good, but you gotta be careful because some of the jockeys, especially when the people get to know them, you know that they're gonna come in because they're good jockeys. And this you don't get much money for them, but you know they'll come in the top 3. So you gotta know your horses, your jockeys, and then go on the status too. So you can kind of bet somewhere in between there. If you go across the board, you can kind of get some good money back from it if you don't overdo your betting, if you don't bet way too high. And I've gotten over my money back, way over my money back, maybe $50 over my money back, $75 back. And to me that's good. I mean, it may not be with the big guys, though, but for somebody who doesn't have any money, that's good money. When you're betting $2 or $6 and you're getting $70, that's good, especially when you don't do it all the time. You just go out and you bet, and it's fun. It's fun to watch the horses. I love it. I posted pictures up on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, and I really do. I enjoy it a lot. And for the Derby, I wore my hat, and I really felt cool about it, I even put my horse pins on for my son's autism, awareness stuff. And that's right, it was Autism Awareness Month. That was another thing that happened this month. This is a new pair of sunglasses because I broke my old ones. And today I went crazy because I bought 3 pairs of sunglasses. That's one pair. The other ones are just black. They kind of look like my other ones. This one has a butterfly because of the butterfly garden. I changed the butterfly gardens in full bloom. That was another thing. We worked on that. And the other things are someone a science fair project, which I did a video on. I was trying to get on here. When I get a chance, I gotta say, because it's on DVH, on the HD camcorder thing, so it's hard to burn it or get it on this YouTube stuff. I don't know how to do that to convert it, or else I post it because it's really, really good. I had videoed his science fair, and he won the science fair in his class, and he got second in the school. But for him, that's really good because it's like a science comedy routine. It was really, really funny. I helped him with the script, and I wish it was something that I would like to share with everybody, especially those who have children who have some mild autism. Sometimes that's the best way in acting to express themselves. And I'm going to try it again this year with the garden. I want to try to do something, being that we know so much about gardening and butterfly gardens, and I have one. I want to try to do a science project with that because now's the perfect time. Summer's here, and we've already got 8 caterpillars, monarch caterpillars coming in, and I have swallowtail plants, pipevine swallows that are growing on a trellis. And soon, once those bloom, we should be getting more of those butterflies, and I'd like to start practicing his script for that. And those are the best times for some kids with autism to do their science projects because they can explain it better via video. They're able to act it out in a video better than to stand there up in front of a group of people and explain it. Sometimes they can get caught or tripped up on their words, or they just get a little confused with the communication when they're acting something scripted or acting it out. It's a little bit easier. They can explain themselves better. And I found that worked really, really well for him. And when you add a bit of personality and comedy to it, it worked really, really well. It was hysterical. The kids loved it. The teachers loved it. And it just showed what he can do on a very small scale at a very short period of time, because the script was done before he even got home from school. I mean, he would get home and I'd have it written, and what he couldn't memorize or what he couldn't get in a short period of time, I just tear it out and we'd improvise. And his improvisation sometimes himself was even better than what I would write. So I would just take it out, and so it was so natural in some places. It was really nice, and I really would like to get it up on here. I can figure out how to do that from a regular DVD. But I'm planning on getting cameras. I have to update my equipment because my equipment I got to 2004 and it sucks. Anyway, that's the news from now. And that's it. I'm going to post this because I'm tired of redoing it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao.